put away their wallets today as part of a social media movement calling for an economic blackout. Grassroots organizations urged Americans to avoid unnecessary spending, especially at major retailers.
It's a way to express their frustrations with corporate policies and prices. CBS 8's Jenny Day has more on our local involvement.
For some, they say it's a way of taking action against corporate greed and inflation, while for others, this 24-hour economic blackout is a way of protesting companies that have scaled back DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion programs.
The blackout movement is to show corporate America how much power we have as a consumer.
Inflation is hopefully going to change. Hopefully get better.
You know what? I kind of would have not shopped today if I was aware of it.
Hitting them where it hurts, in the pocketbook. That's the whole idea behind today's economic blackout.
Even though it's not going to make a huge difference, at least we're taking action.
The grassroots organization, the People's Union USA, describes their campaign as an act of economic resistance, urging Americans to avoid all unnecessary spending for 24 hours, especially at major retailers.
Where we spend our dollars is one of the most impactful ways to have our voices be heard.
If you had to shop, we were encouraged to do so locally. So rather than getting your Friday night fix from the frozen food aisle, Maya from Maya's Cookies off Mission Gorge says people specifically came in today for this reason.
In 2020, we went through this, and we had people wanting to support Black-owned businesses. And during that movement, my business personally scaled 6x overnight. So it really showed me the impact and the power that can be had if people really put their mind to it.
There has also been opposition to the one-day blackout, with some consumers who disagree with the action, saying the movement won't make much of a difference.
If you don't buy them today, you're coming tomorrow.
MasterCard and Visa don't share one-day sales data, so it's difficult to gauge the economic impact of their efforts. But supporters say the boycott is a way to send a message to big corporations and political leaders.
I would encourage businesses to truly reconsider the impact of eliminating DEI.
As more movements...
Yo, what's going on with y'all today, man? Another episode of Real Conversation Podcast presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, comment down below. Tonight we got a few topics at hand that me and the panel also going to discuss. First off, we're going to talk about the Economic Blackout Day, which was the past Friday, February 28th, last day of Black History Month. We're going to talk about the actual impact and where do we go from here. It is even necessary in today's time. We will also talk about Lil Baby, the rapper, famous rapper from Atlanta, allegedly being held responsible for the two deaths of two innocent teenagers being killed during a shooting that occurred during a Lil Baby video shoot. We also going to talk about the late, great passing of Angie Stone and rumors circulating her death, her transition, might I add. And we also going to talk about a innocent Black man being shot by his girlfriend in Alabama, I believe, and also all the controversy around that. And without further ado, we're going to get it started. Real Conversation Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. We got Kazan in the building. We got CJ from CSJ Arts Vibes LLC. Go follow him on Instagram, Kazan. Zen in Motion on Instagram. Make sure to tune in. Look out for his music and podcast and everything he got coming up as well. And we will probably be having more guests. But till then, we're going to speak about the Economic Blackout Day, February 28th. Did you support it? Did you not? Let's see what's going on with the people, man. Let's bring in a co-host, Kazan. What's going on, man?
What's good with it?
What's the word? What's the word? We got the famous Christian Robinson as well. Turbo in the building. Let's get to it.
What's up, cuz? I'm in the car, but I'm live. I'm tapped in with you.
All right, right now we're talking about the Economic Blackout Day. What was the impact? Do you believe it's necessary? Did you support it? What's your thoughts? Let's get to it.
I'm not gonna say it was necessary. I'm not gonna say it wasn't necessary. I'm gonna say, people are fed up. People are tired of what's going on, understandably. I guess my thing with the whole blackout though is I'm not gonna say I supported the shit just for the DEI. Everybody's going through bullshit right now economically. Everybody prices is raised, whether you're white, black, Mexican,
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
Asian. If you're not rich, you're affected by it. So I
Exactly.
guess that's my only thing with it, where I'm messed up with. But also, like the man in the video said, people didn't shop for one day and went right back to doing the same shit the next day. Uh, I mean, it shows them, yeah, we got the power to do it, but if you don't continuously do it, what's the real impact? They're still getting our bread.
Right. CJ, how you feel?
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of similar to Kaizen. Um, I support it, yeah, due to the DEI, especially particularly for Black people. But also, as the man just mentioned, inflation is at an all-time high. The cost of living, the gas, the food, the utilities, everything. And these big corporations are just greedy as hell. And the only way to combat corporate greed is to hit it where it freaking hurts.
Right. Chris, how you feel about
Um, I think with the economic blackout, I was a little confused on the overall. I would say like just the message from it because I got it, but I'm not sure what we were really demanding. Like when you do a protest or yeah, when you typically protest, you have a demand. You say like I'm doing this in exchange for what? I heard brother say it feels for DEI. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't necessarily agree with that either. Just because historically in the Black community, we haven't really reaped the benefits of DEI. Um, so you feel me? It's I feel a few different ways about it. However, since you're speaking on it, I would like to I say put a spotlight on Nina Turner and Jamal Bryant for what they're doing with Target. I think that is far more effective because you can tell people to cut out one store from their lives, but I think a day of not spending doesn't really, it shows solidarity, but like I said, what are we really, doing, or what's the kind of overall purpose or demands from it? But with the Target boycott, they already down 15 billion on the year, and I think that's how you really get leverage because now you can say, okay, we had Target lose $15 or 15 billion, in the first 3 months. Now you could go to Costco and say, next we're gonna boycott y'all, and then you go with your list of demands, say, hey, we need X amount of Black jobs or whatever it is you demanded, and then you have that leverage that you just did to Target, and that's how that's an effective boycott in my opinion. Um, but yeah, the economic blackout, I think that was just something for social media.
Okay, okay, I feel you on that, but I also
Think
feel like it also pointed out things we don't have. Like I had to get a jug of water, and it's like, damn, we ain't got our own grocery store.
exactly. That's another thing I don't agree with the
You mean like
whole
Black on
blackout
Yeah,
water?
yeah, no, like black owned grocery
grocery
store
store.
purchase water.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
true.
agree with. I don't agree with. I honestly, truly don't agree with the whole blackout thing now because where are the freaking as you just mentioned, where are the Black-owned grocery stores? Like, what if you need some water, or what do you need some let's say produce or something?
Right.
I think my whole thing with it for me is if you're gonna do something like that, be more prepared. Uh,
100.
Be more
like
specific.
like he said, you can't just do that shit for one day and expect change. Uh, I don't feel like it was really effective. Like I said,
It
you
wasn't
spent your money. You didn't spend money for one day to go spend double the money the next day. Uh,
Right.
so it's just you know,
or what if you're like a business owner like I am here, and let's say you try and make a painting, but your dang on easel is on his last leg. How the hell are you gonna paint without a freaking easel?
Yeah.
So I
like
had to. So yesterday I had to buy an easel from my job.
As black people, and I'm speaking to black people right now. Y'all want to use the DEI shit. Y'all want to use their targeting black people. Okay, cool. But if you're gonna do that, have your own resources, and shit can't just be a one day stand.
For sure.
Like, let's be real with it. Slavery wasn't no damn one day stand. They fought for years to do that shit, and they
Yeah, the
accomplished it.
Montgomery bus boycott lasted almost a year.
You know, like shit doesn't just happen in a day.
Or
So,
overnight.
and I think that's where we're lost as a people right now. We want shit too fast.
We want
Social
shit to
media,
change overnight, but
motherfuckers want the instant gratification.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's the result of instant gratification from our generation now.
Yeah.
instant gratification, instant validation bullshit.
I mean, I hear where y'all coming from. I'm just coming on it from a unity standpoint and where can we build from here.
So look, Jazz, this is the point I brought up to Grandma too. And this is like how much, or you feel me, different. But I heard bro earlier say like everybody's affected right now, and that's 100% true. But it's like how much money, you feel me? And this what made me think, because one of my goals for this shit was just taking my spending down. So it's just like how much money are you really spending in a day that what I'm saying, that you're really boosting the economy that much? Like a Friday you might go out or something like that, but I don't think that, you get what I'm saying? Unless it's like your birthday or something like that. I don't think
Yeah.
that as people we shouldn't be spending that much money a day where we're really making that.
I feel you, but we are though. Cuz gonna come back on. He driving right now. But he made a good
You
point. We
you
we
wanna
we shouldn't spend that much as we do every day, but let's be real. We do. We overspend just because we can.
I don't
I'm gonna
overspend. I
take
don't
this.
spend that shit anymore.
I'm gonna take it back to the stimulus checks. As soon as people got that money, what they gonna do? Spend it with them big corporations. Black people got that PPP. Fuck did they go do? Blow it on Gucci, Louis, cars, shit. See, what I'm gonna say about white people is they
Exactly.
did that shit and made millions. So they could pay back that little bread that they took and get their ass out of that situation. Like I say, it's a lot of our problems. Uh, I was writing a song the other day, and I said they took us out of chain to sign us and give us another.
All right, that's deep.
Like, just think about it. They found another way to enslave us. We feel like we have to spend money to be worth something like them.
You feel me? And that's what I was getting at, bro. Like, why are we spending this much money in the first place on a regular day?
Yeah, for sure.
But that's like
So
Kanye said. He say white people get money, don't spend it.
yeah,
But
they
then
don't.
also, let me ask y'all this too. Um, I know, because speaking of songs and lyrics, like you said, historically as people, we've always spent money, that we don't have. But do you think is that in some way tied to our rich and uh, luxurious history as kings and queens?
It
Of
could be,
course it
but
is, but at the same time, I mean, we all it's in our blood, but
it
in
could be,
this
but
system we in, it's kind of like we put that like our top priority over like bills and shit.
Right. Nah, facts. That's facts.
so
Uh,
just to add to what Smooth said, yeah, like I don't know, I feel like yes, we were kings and queens, we ran the earth. So we want that luxurious lifestyle, but the fact of the matter is, for us to get back to that, the way we want to get back to that, we're gonna have to sacrifice for a minute. Do people really want to take that sacrifice to get back to greatness? Everybody sacrifices to get to greatness.
It's looking
Y'all
like we
pay
ain't about to have no choice. Fucking with homeboy.
like
Who is homeboy?
y'all
The
President Trump, the
president.
45th and the 47th. Y'all know who.
Okay, I was just making sure. No, I was just making sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but look though, we didn't spoke our piece on that. We finna go to a hot topic now. Rapper Lil Baby coming out of Atlanta. They trying to accuse him or allegedly saying he had pretty much some shit go on. Some kids got killed, and they putting the blame on him because he the most popular name. They saying he knew that the gangs was going at each other. They calling him out. I never seen a police department call a rap out. This is only in Atlanta type shit.
Nah,
But we about
outside
to
of
play
Atlanta.
the
I feel like I seen some wild shit in the past couple years from these social media pages on these police departments, bro.
yeah.
They
Let's play
did
the
young
clip though.
case
Let's see what
like
they
that.
talking about. Hold on. Little baby in Atlanta. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Of a local rapper for the shooting deaths of two 13-year-olds.
In a news conference this afternoon, the department announced it's made 7 arrests in the shooting and is still offering $50,000 in reward money for information that leads to more.
The overall theme of this case is grown men playing gangster that left 2 of our children in graves and a community in fear. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Tonight, 11 Alive has confirmed rapper Lil Baby is named in arrest warrants in the shooting deaths of 13-year-olds Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. The shooting happened last summer in the Oakland City West End apartments on Peoples Street. Police described it as gang violence escalated by a Lil Baby music video shoot. Investigators say members of the Goodfellas gang orchestrated the attack from behind bars using a contraband cell phone. To listen to today's entire news conference, you can stream it on 11 Live Plus.
All right, let's get to it. What y'all think, man?
I don't know. I'm not in Atlanta. I don't know the whole.
I never heard of this rapper, so I can't speak on that.
I don't know about the whole situation, but I don't put it like this, right? These rappers, obviously, the past few years, the feds, the police, they've been on their ass heavy, right? I'm not saying it's right, but these motherfuckers need to move a lot more secure, checking their P's and Q's, making sure they got more security, not bringing gang activity around when you're doing your damn video shoots, because you
Exactly.
just setting yourself up for failure. They looking to get your ass. You know they looking to get your ass. So once again, like I said before, it goes back to why are you doing things for them to get your ass, then getting mad when you get got.
Yeah, Chris Robinson. He know about this. Turbo. He damn near Atlanta native for a minute. He know about all this. So what's
Yeah,
going on, Turbo?
I mean, it's what's going on is the same thing that's going on everywhere. You know, it's the same thing in Chicago, New York. You know,
Right.
um, and
But
it's a
Atlanta
trend
more
almost.
close knit though. Atlanta a little more close knit. They know little baby person.
I say Atlanta is more close knit because Atlanta is more of what we see. Like you know,
Mm.
it's like I said, bro. It's the same. Like you know, now I'm here in Chicago. it's the same. You know, these rappers really, you know, they in the hood, they still in the community. Like, you know what I'm saying? People know these rappers. You know,
But
it ain't.
Lil Baby actually did some good deeds for his community. He ain't just do
No,
destroy
that's
his
fair.
shit.
Yeah, that's fair. So
No,
you saying because he's done good things, he should get a little, not a
No,
slap on the wrist, but
I'm saying, why the hell they automatically like, damn, I can't shoot a video where I'm from. Y'all gonna blame 2 murders on me?
so
Like that
y'all
make my
niggas.
name look horrible. That make me lose out on money. Like I don't know. That was a little far fetched. Y'all gonna blame me
So
for 2?
what? My question is, what led up to them saying they feel like it's him? Were the murders in the vicinity of the
Yes,
video
yes,
shoot? So
yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you, folks. It is what it is. I It's a fucked up situation if he didn't have nothing to do with it. But look at this, right? Just, just take out the fact that this nigga is a rapper, right?
right.
Look at this, right? Two little 13-year-olds that lost their goddamn life around a group of grown ass niggas, I'm guessing. For no fucking apparent reason. These two little kids dead, right?
Yeah,
If this one little baby, right?
yeah.
Everybody would be screaming, hang that motherfucker. Oh, these babies. I ain't seen nobody on the internet talking about them 2 kids that died. Everybody talking about how little baby getting his ass framed. Why is that the narrative? Why can't we talk about the 2 kids that lost their lives?
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, they is though in the news. They just said it.
I mean, but when we're talking about it, we're talking
Yeah,
about it because of little baby,
yeah. I
because
hear what you're
people are
saying, but
trying
like
to
you
frame
said,
it.
it's what it is. You know that's gonna happen. It's his name. His name gonna bring. Like, let's just be real. It
Of
come with
course,
the territory.
of course. But then, like, also, like, niggas know who baby is. You went to jail in Atlanta. People know
Yeah,
what you did in Atlanta.
yeah.
You're from Atlanta.
Right.
The Atlanta police know your ass because they've been arresting you since you was a G.
All right.
So you can't expect to come to your goddamn city. 2 little kids get shot in the vicinity of some shit you're doing, and they know who the fuck you are, and them not come ask questions.
Well, fast.
That's like if I goddamn steal something out of the Apple store right in front of the goddamn camera and wave at it. Of course they're gonna come ask my ass questions.
Ah, oh
Of
yeah.
course they gonna blame me.
I hear you, man.
Especially if you got a track record. That's why I tell people, young niggas stay out the street. Please don't get y'all fingerprints in this goddamn system. Cause even if you get rich, this the shit they gonna do to your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it on that shit. Little baby, I mean, I feel like he gonna be cleared on all that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he gonna have to. I don't know. It's something about Atlanta now. They getting niggas up out of here, boy. I don't know
I
what's
mean,
going
when you look at if the gang was really what they said it was, of course. Why wouldn't we want to? I mean, I want to get them niggas up out of there too.
on.
Just cause I'm black don't mean I want to live around a bunch of black motherfucking fools.
Yeah, you're right. Don't nobody want to. Any color though, shit.
Yeah, like any goddamn color. Just cause I don't want to live around no
I'm
fucking
sorry,
fool.
but me as a fellow black man myself, sometimes I'm victims of my own people these days. Fortunately,
Yeah, for sure. But prayers go out to little baby, man. He gonna handle it, man. His bread long enough. He'll be all right. But on to the next story, man. We gotta celebrate the late great Angie Stone. We gotta give a moment of silence real quick. Moment of silence. Long live Angie Stone, man. In our prayers and our hearts. But we're gonna talk about her tragic death, or quote unquote accident involving multiple people, but she the only one that fatal, that it was fatal. She the only one that passed. So that's some tricky shit right there. Then this video she dropped 2 months before her death is really about to get the conspiracy theorists like myself. It's gonna get our minds running. So let's play the clip. We're gonna come right back to it. Let's get it.
People that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs, all the songs that I've done. I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I'm truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time, because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, money that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made. So I'm just here to let you know, one way or the other, Universal Music, you're going to have to give up my coins. And so what I'm doing now is whatever is necessary to make sure they pay me for the legacy of my life, for my children and my grandchildren. They're going to have to give me my...
That video was back in December, and Angie Stone has been touring. Very much tragic news that singer-songwriter Angie Stone passed away at the age of 63 years old after a tragic car crash in Alabama, where she was the only fatality. You also know that Angie Stone has had a legendary career both in hip-hop and in R&B music, and it was just back in December where she was calling out Universal Music for not paying her for her music.
A lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they...
Okay, what y'all think about that, man? Angie Stone, late great though. This Angie Stone, bro. This one of our greats.
I can't speak, I'm younger. I ain't never heard of her, to be honest, till she did that. But rest in peace to her. The black community is enraged, so I'm pretty sure she meant a lot to y'all, to us.
She like a Jill Scott. She like a Jill Scott.
You gotta go listen to my brother.
Yeah, Black Brother. I love you.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come
Okay.
on.
I probably have heard some of her stuff. I'm just
I've heard
not
her songs a lot.
familiar that it's her.
Real auntie music.
But it's a tragic thing, You say she died in an accident, it was multiple people, and she's the only one that passed. That's weird. And yeah, she was calling out the labels. That shit's weird as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
it's
I don't know.
bad. Yeah, it's a sad situation, Prayers go out to her, and condolences go out to her and her family.
Yeah, man. Cuz, what you think? Cuz Turbos.
He got off the real clear.
But I
got
did.
something to say.
But I did hear some of her songs, not a lot of them, but plenty of her songs. Of course, when it comes on the radio, right over my dad, years, for 20 years, And that song, Brother, yeah, I've heard it plenty of times.
Yeah, man.
I
Real
would
talk,
say,
man. This once again shows us the industry's not our friend. You can't be dependent on the people.
That's what I was just about to say. I would advise these black artists, read them contracts for real. Really read what you sign, and think about it long and hard after you read it. Show it to multiple people, get multiple opinions. It could fuck your life, man. You could be the greatest and be poor as hell, like you ain't never did something. And don't nobody deserve that shit, especially if you have changed people's lives and created great stuff, like the late great Miss Angie Stone. So
Yeah, man. Angie Stone was a real one, though. It just show you, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was saying this earlier. It kind of frustrated me how Angie Stone, all the legends like her, Prince, they always fighting for like masters and their rights. But these new artists come in million off top. Like, come on, man. They ain't pay no dues for real. Niggas
I
like
mean,
Angie Stone paid dues.
I understand that. We just gotta also look at it. That's how the business is. The business grew a lot more since then. And usually the pioneers of some don't really reap the benefits like they
Yeah, that's
should.
what I was gonna say. You know, they kind of
Martin
paved
Luther,
they paved the way for SZA and Summer Walker.
man,
Yeah, but man, come on now. If it wasn't them, no thought of them wouldn't even be.
Yeah, but you can't think like that. That's gonna keep us backwards.
Yeah, but
It's like
bro, break their
MLK.
family off. Break their family off. Make it right, then. That's all I'm saying, bro. Make it right.
it's
I
Y'all still
mean, yeah,
treat us like slaves.
I think that'd be great, but it's like they don't owe them that. I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
they
should
don't
go.
owe them that business wise. They don't, but like they music still selling. Their music still in rotation
Yeah,
somehow. Some
I
way.
think it's
I
other ways
believe that.
to do it. Like you could sample some of their music, which would pay money to their royalties. You
Right.
could for the Angie Stone case. All right, I would if I mean like you said, if I was somebody who positively impacted from the music industry, I might take care of like 5,000 in funeral costs. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, or you know what I'm
Um,
saying? I know that's kind of light for them, but
yeah,
it's other ways to do it. I think, but like I said,
yeah, yeah.
you can't be expected to
That's
But
like
the industry just trash though, man. How the fuck she the only one died? This shit reminded me of some Aaliyah shit.
you wanna know what I equate this industry shit to nowadays? It's just slavery.
Hold on.
Think about it. Uh,
Uh-oh, we got Divine
we
on the track. We got Divine on the track. What's going
okay,
on, Divine?
okay.
Yeah, hold on, fam. I'm doing this. My bad. Yeah, my bad. I was trying to get logged in. Charge the phone.
You want me to take you off for a minute? He
I
doing
hear
dishes,
it.
man.
So
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
Uh,
chime in. Go ahead with the conversation.
we was talking about Angie Stone, but okay. We're gonna end it
so
out. What y'all gotta say?
shit, I was gonna say I just look at the industry like this slavery. I don't know. Think about it. Like back then, they fought and they ain't get like the black people who fought for us to be free ain't get to reap that shit. We're reaping it. Uh, it's not their fault. It ain't our fault, but we can't go back and give them what the fuck. We can't go back and give them freedom, bro. It is what it is. That's just how history wrote. Uh, with the music shit, these artists are dead, and it's a fucked up situation. But they signed a contract at the end of the day, and when you sign that contract, it's legal. And if you sign that motherfucker and they somehow got your ass after life too, it is what it is. You can't. The family can't be mad about it. At the
Right,
end of the day, Angie signed the shit. It's
right.
just a fucked up situation. A very fucked up situation.
But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like I hear what y'all saying. Oh, it ain't their fault. Woo woo. But with masters and royalties, at a certain point in time, no matter what, contract fucked up, no matter what. At a certain point in time, the masters go back to the rightful owner. So it's like, what was going
Do
on?
they?
Like, what
Do
was
they?
going on in her contracts? What was like? She was supposed to get paid, bro. She ain't just talking out her ass.
I mean, so with the masters, I thought labels can own your masters.
Yeah, they can, but at a certain point in time, they supposed to give it back. Most people deals is like that.
Most people's nowadays because
Yeah, and what contract
the
in
shit was fucked up.
what contract has death in it? You know, I heard about the death today, and I heard the conspiracy theories, but I don't know. But that's fucked up. That you know, she was the only one that died. Was it 13 people on the bus?
Yeah,
9?
yeah, like 9 or 8 or some shit like that.
Yeah, man, that's sad. Yeah, but what you
So
said it's in the contract. What contract involves death?
so think about it.
Unless you a spy.
So for instance, right? We're gonna take it to a hometown great, Michael Jackson.
Right.
Uh,
That's what I
when
was thinking
Michael
of too.
died, why did they want Michael dead? Why did they really want
Because he
Michael
owned
dead?
like 70% of like the industry.
And they
He had
wanted
way too much
his
power.
half, right? They wanted his
And
half
yeah,
and
he
his
had catalog. He
masters.
had the Beatles catalog
They
too.
wanted his masters, the Beatles catalog, and his side of ATV Records.
Hmm.
Mike wasn't trying to come off of that
Sony
shit.
too. He was trying to own Sony.
Why do you think before Michael Jackson died, you didn't see his music in a lot of shit unless he cleared it. You didn't see nothing. You didn't
Prince
see all
too.
these
Prince
fucking
too.
cartoons. You ain't see all these cartoons, all these Motown cartoons and shit like that when he was alive because he wasn't going for that shit.
Prince neither
When
though.
he died, these labels had control over his shit. So
For
now,
sure.
guess what? We don't give a fuck that he's dead. We can keep pushing this shit out. That's the death in the contract. When you sign that motherfucker, if you don't sign the right thing, when you're dead, they'll continue to make money. Your family ain't getting shit. Why? Because you signed that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's that royalties and perpetuity, you know, line. Basically, whatever you make, they make. It's kind of like almost like a tax. Every time you make money, they make money, and they're taking a portion
Really
of your
the
cut.
360 is really everybody in just a big ass 360.
Right.
But we're gonna go to the last topic, man. Right now we got another trending topic. I believe the man name was hold on, let me get it right. Don't quote me yet. Tailbow Rackins. Okay. Tonight we talking about Tailbow Rackins. He was quote unquote accidentally killed by his Caucasian girlfriend. It's a black man. And you know, black people are not trying to be on his side because he has some racist remarks on Twitter, you know, going at black women and saying he would rather date a dog than date a black woman. He
Ooh,
gonna he gonna
Doctor,
die for his white queen. So you know,
Doctor
black
Umar about to
people,
go have some shit.
they gonna eat you alive for that type of shit. But you know,
Hell yeah.
I'm never gonna say like, oh, I hope he's not resting in peace. Like I'm not that type of guy. Like bygones, bygones. He liked what he liked. You know, we can't help that.
I hope he rested in peace.
But
That nigga got what he wanted though.
we gonna play this clip and we're gonna see what's going on.
Involuntary manslaughter. It happened Sunday on 4 Points Road in Waynesboro. Investigators say Hannah Cobb had some sort of altercation with Telvin Osborne when a gun went off and Osborne got shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The sheriff, Alfonso Williams, says they're still getting search warrants, but he says this shooting was not accidental and Cobb could face more charges.
The offenses committed leading up to the discharge of the firearm included simple battery, family violence, and reckless conduct. It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm into an argument. It is reckless to engage in an argument where there's pushing and shoving going on. And those are the predicate charges for the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
Hannah Cobb there remains in the Burke County Jail.
How y'all feel about that, man?
What I'm gonna say might be controversial, but I want to know what they was fighting over, and I want to know who started the fight and who was most physical. We'll never know that, but that's just something that I'm thinking of.
But hold on, they said she cleaned the gun.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. She said she was cleaning it when the shit went off, but that's my whole thing. Like, I want to know what happened. Shorty could be scared and say she was cleaning the shit. You feel me? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm put it like this, right? This is a case of what you love, don't love your ass back. He was riding real hard, saying a lot of fucked up shit, and it honestly to me it might have been karma for real, for real. You was talking a lot of real fucked up shit, and the shit you was trying to up is what took your ass the fuck out.
I'm gonna need some
Happens
more
all the
information.
time.
But yeah,
Happens all the
man,
time.
lost another one during Black History Month. You can shed a tear for that.
But it's sad, like for the family, you know. I hope y'all find some closure, you know, get some type of peace. Don't nobody deserve to lose a family member, especially like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. My thing is, if she pulled that gun, like, let's say it wasn't an accident, and she pulled that gun, and she intentionally was trying to kill that man, all right? That's not the first time she has probably shown you or did something that sparked an idea in that man's head that maybe this motherfucker try to kill me one day. Like shit just don't escalate like that usually. You feel me? It's usually signs leading up to the shit. So maybe we gotta look at it from the standpoint that this man was just being very ignorant.
How
Mm-hmm.
Cause nigga could have listen. It's like this, right?
What happened? Did we lose him?
Not saying that this is right, right? But
though?
domestic violence, right?
Mm-hmm.
When these girls lose their lives to that type shit, right? Once again, I'm not condoning it, not saying this shit is right, just using this as an example. The nigga ain't just kill you off rip. It's
Mm-hmm.
usually a sign of fucking pattern. It's patterns. They give you multiple signs, and you continue to stay after those signs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right that you died, but it's your fault at the end of the day if you stay and you know somebody is not in their right mind.
So you're saying basically whatever comes to people is that's what they get because they ignored the red flags.
Yes, I'm not saying it's right, but yes, we can't put it any other way. That's like this, right? If I was on crack and I kept smoking crack and everybody tell me I'm gonna die because I'm smoking this shit, right? And I
Yeah.
keep smoking that shit, then I die. And I'm up in heaven. Oh shit, I died. And I'm trying to blame the world. No, it was a pattern. I kept doing some shit and I knew what the outcome could be, even though that shit didn't happen the times before. This time it caught up with my ass. That's on me. It's a fucked up situation, but that's on me.
Yeah.
I can respect the accountability. Dr. Umar, I know we're gonna have some shit to say about this. He about to go off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm still recovering.
And then that is just historically, bro. I mean, white people don't, black people and white people usually don't mix well. It don't usually end well. It's
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I think you said this because on the last show or something. I think we do know how to be cordial together.
We
Like it's been
do.
so many years. I mean, maybe not relationships might not end good, but some of them do.
No,
I ain't
it's
gonna
some
lie.
of them do. We can be cordial, but at the same time, we also have to look at the fact I have white friends. It's white
Right.
people I'm cool with, talk to every day. But it's white people I want to go near with a 7 foot fucking pole. You gotta know the difference. And I
But
and I
but
spot that
look
shit.
though, look, they can feel the same way about our race.
That's cool. They have the right to feel that way if that's how they want to feel. I'm just speaking on me, right?
Right.
So it's like, once again, you have to. That girl just ain't killed that boy.
Right.
It's shit. She done been drunk before and said some shit. They done got in a fight before and some shit was said. Like I'm saying, I ain't saying it's right, but you got to hold people accountable when you got to hold people accountable. It's a fucked up situation, but you
Yeah.
put yourself in that fucked up situation.
All right, look though. So are the black Twitter and the community, the black community on online, are they wrong for going that buddy?
For talking about, bro,
Yeah.
uh,
Like specifically talking about how he went out, like not even nothing else, just how what he stood
no,
for and how
because
he
if you go back, I mean, I'ma just be honest with you. Why I said the nigga asked for it, he had a tweet on his Twitter where he said some shit like, I would die for my blind queen. It don't matter what it is. Well, you die for your blind queen, bro.
right.
And ironically, they said that tweet was like a year, I think exactly like a year apart from when a nigga died. So in that case, you got your wish, folks.
I mean, I can see where conspiracy theories start to roll in, but like, couldn't wouldn't any real man say that about any queen, about any of their queens, whether it be
I
black,
mean, it's
white,
Right.
cool. It's
in
cool
between,
with the
like it wouldn't
queen.
matter.
It's cool with the queen. You feel me? But where his problem is like he tried. It's cool if a nigga
He
want to go be
tried
with
to
a
piss
white
black
woman,
folks
right?
off
But why do
though.
you have to down black women to go be with a white woman?
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, okay, I agree with that. Yeah, I didn't do the investigation, the work on this man, and I didn't see his tweets. But yeah,
Like
you
he
shouldn't have to down.
specifically said my blonde queen. Like black women aren't blonde like that naturally. So
he
it's
went
other
out his
tweets.
way. He went out his way. That's what Kaizen pretty much
You
saying.
feel me? It's other
Yeah,
tweets where this man said I would fuck a dog before a black one. Like it's crazy shit. So
that's what's wild.
so
That's
I
crazy.
mean, can he be mad that Black Twitter on his ass when you obviously? I'ma just put it like this: he couldn't have liked black people. I don't think he liked himself the way he was fucking talking.
I ain't gonna lie. This might be so damn controversial and what they say like not
What
sensitive to the subject, but
hashtag
honestly,
coonery?
he cried wolf, man. He cried wolf, man. He made it to where like if some shit like this happened, like he know it. He
That's like
know.
that's like Uncle Ruckus in the Boondocks. Now white motherfucker treat that man good, but it's oh white Lord, white Jesus. Hey nigga, that's all he talk about. The white man.
Right.
He don't love himself. That's why that man got revitiligo.
Right.
It just sounds like another case of that. He don't love himself. Maybe he ain't have a great example of a black woman in his life.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
his mama had some fucked up trunk, you feel me? So
Right.
maybe he's deflecting.
Right.
So he gotta up this white, but at the same time, it's
Yeah,
just
maybe he
fucked
just
up.
think the grass greener though, point blank.
Some do think like that.
Hey, but Divine, we earlier the main topic of the show was kind of about what was your thoughts on the whole economic blackout, and do you think it was a success?
I don't. What were the outcomes of that economic blackout day? Um, I've been kind of sick and off the internet the last few days. So,
I
yeah,
mean, the
I heard about it, but
outcome,
what happened with it?
just a lot of people didn't shop at major retailers. Walmart, Target, Walmart for sure. I don't know about Target and Amazon, but Walmart for sure.
I think, in principle, the idea is great. Because listen, most people move for money, and that's how you get kind of things done, or the decisions to kind of be, move towards your favor, or vice versa, is to speak with your wallet. So if you choose to spend your money elsewhere, i.e. farmers market or other local entities, then your change will suffer. So yeah, in idea, or in theory, that's a great idea. Yeah, because people would adjust. That's how we get the suppliers to adjust to the customer base, is to vote, or to move, or to spend with our wallets, or spend our money elsewhere. So yeah, I feel like we should have more of those days where we choose not to spend unnecessarily, and locally. So spend more locally. You get the same shit um, at your local mom and pop shop versus a chain, and the chains will adjust.
So let me ask this,
Mm-hmm.
because you just brought up a fact that I didn't speak about earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are Why are we stopping to make them change their? Let me reword my shit. Why are we trying to demand them to change? Why don't we just stop shopping with them and start our own shit so we goddamn thrive? I feel like that's where my problem with this whole shit is too. Uh it's
Convenience.
more of a stop this shit so we can make them conform to us. No, why conform when we could create our own goddamn thing?
If we do, you have to be in small, underpopulated
No, for
areas.
sure.
But the reason why it's harder in larger markets, Dallas, Allen, Houston, for example, where we're all kind of living at, Las Vegas. It's harder to do that in those larger markets where chains have already control most of the market, and they're already very well established. So trying to compete with that is going to be very difficult, because at the end of the day, it's convenience. Why would I go put in the work to try to find a local small business mom and pop shop for whatever the product is when Walmart got it right there? Walmart got it for $4. CVS got it for $10. You know what I mean? Et cetera, et cetera. So I think convenience plays a big part of it, and also marketing. The marketing has to be there, and if you
No, let's keep it real. The
But
funding
we are
gotta
the
be
market. I want to say that. Just think about anything. We are the market. They take us, even if we're not directly put. They take some type of creativity from us. They take some type of idea from us and use it for their marketing. Whether it's music, the way they're dressed in the goddamn
oh yeah,
thing.
shit, Nike does all the time.
So it's
It's
just
cool
like,
when when we're dunking flying through the air and shit. Then they use that shit in the commercials to sell a
so
new pair of shoes.
so it's like this, right?
Hmm.
Why can't, if we're the marketability, why don't we take our marketability and use it ourselves? That's what a lot of NBA players have started to do, making their own shoes. Literally, Jalen Brown. Shout out to that man. Go
But
look
it
at his
always
clip.
takes that first, like you just said about the Angie Stone. You know why a lot of people don't do it? You answered it earlier. Because the pioneers don't get the proper just due and proper credit. So nobody want to be that pioneer. Nobody want to go through the ringer for everybody else to.
Well, Jalen Brown, he did. Like that man wanted to deal with Nike. They wouldn't sign him. They talked so much shit. The man said, "You know what? Fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to sign me? Y'all want okay." He went made his own shoe, and this motherfucking kids buying it, wearing them to the games.
I mean,
Like
look how Shaq
Right.
changed the game. Look how Shaq changed the game, bro. He
he,
changed.
the man later, Shaq said a lady. Shaq said the reason he made Shaq's was because an old lady came to that man in the store and cussed him out, talking about his shoes was too expensive. He said he would pay for her kids' shoes. He said, "Nah, why don't you make some affordable shit?" That man went and paid his. He told Adidas or Reebok to keep the money. God damn it, keep y'all contract money. Keep all that shit. I'll wear these shoes the rest of the year, but I'm finna go make my own shit and made Shaq. More people need to do that shit, folks.
Yeah, you're right. But guess what? Motherfuckers back in the day used to get laughed at for wearing Shaqs.
Motherfuckers did get laughed at for wearing Shaqs. I had Shaqs. Shit, I got laughed at for them. Didn't put them bitches back on my feet. But this is the problem, right? It goes back to as black people, we need to stop upping these fucking white brands like that's what the fuck makes us. You could wear them motherfucking Shaqs I was wearing look just like them damn Nike Air Forces. If I put them bitches on, you can't tell the difference unless you staring at my goddamn feet. It's not the brand, it's how you goddamn put that shit together, fuck.
But I mean, it is kind of also branding and marketing and how it's served to you.
It is, but at the same time, we also
It's
gotta
not all of it, but it's
realize
part of it.
we gotta also realize we're falling for branding and marketing that's not even targeted towards us. That's the fucking problem.
That's the facts. That's the
Think about
fact.
it. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it. You don't see a fucking Lamborghini commercial on the fucking television. Why? Because most people watching TV will never own a fucking Lamborghini. Why the fuck would they put their marketing on there?
They show a
Yeah.
being though all day long.
But they making money. Why? Because it's just like this,
The
right?
market that can afford it or is still continuing to purchase their product.
So that's the thing. Go into your market, and it's just I don't know. Black people need. I hate to say, but we're still in that. We're stuck in the slave mindset. We think we're free, but we're still holding on to massa at the same goddamn time. And we'll never truly be free until we let go. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
easier said
everything
than done.
though. But I
It's
ain't gonna
easier
lie to you.
said
I
than
ain't gonna
done.
lie to you, cuz that's everything from government welfare to
Nah, for real. And then I'm just saying, it's easier said than done, but it's just like we gotta stop depending on them because it, like, just think about it, bro. Like,
But that mentality, from where we are now to where I mean, even I would say even back to the 50s and 60s, that's not a whole lot of time to make a significant independent mindset shift to be so like I don't need you anymore. I got it. You know what I'm saying? And with what money and what resources? I mean, yes, we are the
the
product,
slaves did it.
but we don't necessarily have the financial resources, the funding to do it. Because
This is the problem. We
any
do
business
have the
to
financial resources.
but
The
any
black
business to
people who
play the
hack it.
capital game, you need the fund. You need funding to play. So you need to have capital to go to zero to play with to take a chance to even break into the market. So if you don't even have that to start, you're going to need a white man's help, so to speak. You're gonna need a
I
hand.
mean,
You're gonna need a favor or some assistance and bring you up to kind of, okay, here's a helping hand to, to show you the ropes.
do
But
we need a
I
white
guess
man help though?
what I would say
Why can't a black person with that type of money do it? Because we got black people who have that type of money. Let's not act like we don't
no,
have
that's true.
black
But
fucking billionaires.
no,
If
it's
Jay-Z came off some fucking bread and did something, and I'm not saying he don't do shit, because he do a lot of shit. Jay-Z
right.
does a lot of shit, right? But this just first name that came to my head, the nigga's a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Say he break off some of that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Go put that shit to build businesses and shit, corporations, and cut the white man completely out that shit. You got the power, folks. You got the black community. You one of them. So cut the white people completely the fuck out. Build
So
black jobs. Put
But
black
that's the
people in
thing.
them
That's the thing, though,
two
bro.
points.
Bro,
2
it's
points.
possible. You can do it, but the thing is, they can blackball you out their system, and we do need their system to be marketable. At some point in time, even myself saying this, some point in time, you're gonna need a distribution. You're gonna need you feel me? That global resources.
But
On a tangent
I
off
don't know.
that.
I think we flipping on shit now, cause now you sound like me. I'm sounding like you.
Yeah, I hear you, but
Cause
I'm
it's
saying,
like
it's levels. Yeah, we can do it, but it's levels. That's all I'm saying. It's levels.
like
We
it,
can
but
definitely
it would
do it.
okay. So I like what you saying. There's levels, right?
Yeah.
We need motherfuckers to start level one though. We ain't even got motherfuckers trying to start level one, so we can't get to 2, 3, 4, 5 until we start
But
one.
look, we do have brands like the Yeezy brand worth billions of dollars.
We got
Solo.
brands like the Yeezy brand, right? But I'ma just say this, right? I'ma be honest with you. How many niggas working in them Yeezy warehouses? How
Right.
many black
Once
people getting
again.
paid off that shit?
Once again.
That's an economic thing. I mean, we can volunteer or even try to apply. I mean, but like he's gonna as a business owner, he's thinking like, how can I make this product how can I mass produce
He wants
this
the best
product at
of
the
the
cheapest
best.
I
price?
He wants
mean,
the
I
elite.
get that, but I'm just saying, I get what y'all saying and shit. Cause I say this shit. I've said this on the podcast before. We flipping today. This is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. But y'all know, like I'm saying though, like it's all about starting, right? Like I say, motherfuckers won't change, but ain't nobody really taking the steps. We need more people taking them steps. Like,
Okay, so to your point, I have 2 points to what you're talking about with like Jay-Z and the market. So one point is what if Jay-Z's not really free? What if he's still in debt? Because what I've learned is billionaires tend to play with debt more and know how to play the debt game and transition and move debt around to kind of to almost perpetuate assets. And so
but I
what if he
mean,
what if he's still millions or billions of
What if
dollars
he
in debt?
got credit? What if he
Yeah,
got credit
or
lines?
the
We
credit,
can
yeah,
talk about
always living
credit
lines of credit. He may have billions of dollars in assets, but what if he's still in debt paying to somebody? So yeah, what if if that's the case, then he couldn't really build and separate himself from like you said, the white man, yet to do that. So that's just kind of like one thing to kind of think about in that aspect. Then the other point
if
I'm
that's
making
the
is
case,
there should be a cap to the business game. So you're talking about getting capital to start and getting that helping hand and being able to break that tie. That there should be a cap. Once I pay you back, once I give you back your initial investment, maybe even plus some interest, I should be able to cut ties with you and say, okay, shake your hand, well done, thank you, sir, thank you, man, for getting me to this point. I need to separate from you and break up and do my own thing, and remove that tie from you to relinquish that control. That way I can be kind of a self-sustaining entity. But
so
businesses aren't like that. They want to continue to
work like that. I was just
yeah.
so that's
sound
what I'm
good.
saying is that so I feel like in that case, it's more black people when they do these contracts and these black businesses do these contracts. They need to put in them contracts to where after I give you back your investment or whatever, we splitting ties. And if they don't do that, then don't sign
Okay,
the contract.
But
because
look,
it's
though,
like
guys, then
this.
they can do that. They can do that. Okay, it's in the
Right.
Because I'm
contract. They
saying
can
if
do that.
we don't ever do something like that, right? And that's what I'm saying. They could say no, right? But that's the only logical way for us to get out of this. Because if we don't even try to do that, we're forever gonna be stuck paying and having to use the
Or
white man.
What
we
about
could always
Tyler Perry Studios though? That's a free black man, ain't it? Tyler Perry Studios, he own his own shit.
And
that's
that's shit
what they
like
say. What
that,
we
right?
think.
So like Tyler Perry, right?
Yeah.
Like we need more Tyler Perrys, folks.
Yeah.
All his movies, black fucking kid. Like you with Tyler, like even the people directing all the shit is black. So it's like, even though I don't fuck with a lot of the movies he been coming out with recently, you feel me? You can't hate the man. It's all black.
But see, that's what I'm saying. What you be saying, Kazin, we get all black person, and then we want to down it. Oh, it ain't as good enough. It ain't as flashy
No,
enough.
I
It
ain't
ain't.
saying his movies ain't good and shit. I'm just saying the genres. I don't, that nigga in soap opera shit
Right.
most of the time. I fuck with the Medea, the funny shit, the House of Pain, all that. You feel me? That's my lane with him. That I ain't down in the man. The other shit just not my. That's for women and shit. What I feel like, but what I'm saying is like, and you right. We do need to stop that shit. Down in black folk when they get up. Cause nigga do it with Shaq. Nigga do it with Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
People do it with Brian. Nigga built the school. People talk shit about the school. Like, we need to stop that shit.
Niggas talk shit about the Yeezys every day.
Like, people need to stop that shit because it's
Well, the hate
that
will
makes
continue.
black people who have great ideas
Yeah.
and great inventions not even want to put that shit forward.
Right. That's
It's a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
times. It's a lot of times still to this day. I don't want to drop because I feel like black people gonna down my shit because I ain't trying to be the biggest street nigga out here. But I gotta say fuck them at the end of the day. But we do need to stop that shit as a community, bro.
Well, that's it. I mean, like
We
you
down
hit the.
ourselves. We downing ourselves more than we trying to down our enemy, and we know who the fuck our enemy is.
Right.
I would say you hit the nail right on the head. You gotta kind of say fuck it, or just know that if you're going to be in any creative space, whether it be in the arts, the fine arts, business, that you will have hate. It's almost inevitable. Like it will come with whatever
Oh,
you're
of
trying to start, whatever you're
course.
trying to build, whatever you're trying to build something that's going to either sustain or be great. People are gonna get the short end of the stick when it comes to that, and they will be upset about that. But oh,
It's
you mistreated or you
normal
forgot
hate
about
though.
me. Yeah, it kind of just comes with it. If people feel like you've abandoned them
People
since
hating on
they
us
It's
right
didn't,
now
what's the
normal
on this
vibe?
hate, but I
podcast
feel
right
like
now.
black people hate because they're not where that person is. But you gotta realize, black people, that motherfucker put in work to get whoever it is, put in work to get to that position. So
Yeah,
you can't
so
be
it's that, but
mad.
it's also not one black man's responsibility to bring up the whole millions of us as a community,
It's
or
not.
thousands, however, like that one person can't carry the weight of the world on their back to try to pull everybody up. He individually doesn't have enough resources to support all that's damn near impossible. But we should also stop doing that as people, is
So
demanding our black kings and queens, whether they're celebrities or not, to try to support everybody.
I
That's an
got a
impossible
question.
task.
This just sparked the thought. I don't know why this sparked the thought, but what you just said, why do black people down Obama so much then? He was the president of the United States, bro. Usually he
You
had to
know
make
what?
shit
That
better
could
for
get complicated.
everybody.
That could be several different things. But go ahead.
I mean, we could be several different things, and I get it, but at the same time, I'm gonna put it like this, right? Black people, we need to stop being controlled, and this is like my last statement for the night. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. We need to stop being controlled. We need to really realize social media ain't your goddamn friend. These goddamn white people in the media ain't your friend. Like, it's getting tiring. It's getting tiring. We know what the fucking problem is. We know how to, most of us know what the fuck we need to do, and we ain't doing it. Black people, we are getting too fucking brainwashed and hypnotized by fucking words. Y'all are letting the government, these goddamn officials, these goddamn celebrities, all of these you letting them fucking pimp you. You letting them goddamn control your whole way of living. The way you fucking move. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. We're all different. We ain't gotta be the fucking same. Being black don't isn't stop that stereotype shit. You ain't gotta be a fucking thug. You ain't gotta be shaking your ass. You ain't gotta be ghetto. You could speak just like a white motherfucker. If your skin black, you black. We need to stop downing each other, man. We need to come to fucking together so we can actually do some shit for real.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, I agree with Kazin, man. We can end it on that. What y'all got to say?
That's a wrap. Let's end it on that.
That's
We up. We up. We up.
we all said.
Yeah, man. Until next time, real conversations. Appreciate y'all. Love.
Yes,
Love.
sir.
All right, for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Bye. All right, y'all. There y'all have it, man. Another episode, Real Conversation Podcast, presented to you by Real Conversation Podcast Network, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Patreon, all audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts as well. We appreciate y'all. Thanks to all the guests. Till next time, we out. Love.